Welcome back, one and all. We are going to go enchant our diamond helmet, and then we're going to continue working on our treasury building. So, let's go ahead and jump right into things. Should be good. We got to determine our spacing that we want to have and just how big we're going to want to make this thing, which could prove difficult. I'm not sure. But first things first, we're going to get the helmet done with. So what we got to do is access our grindstone. That's not our grindstone. Come on, buddy. There we go. Disenchant our helmet. That should be good. And now we got to enchant this thing. So we've got books in here. We want mending on it. We should organize our inventory first. We can grab all of our grass, throw it in there, and we can grab our dirt. Why we're building the treasury first is so that we can be organized far more efficiently, which we will be in there. Our organization here is suboptimal, to put it mildly. Things are really not organized at all. Okay, that should help. Alright, and now, there's no power on our bow. That explains what the problem is. We want our respiration and our aqua infinity. We also want to go grab an unbreaking and protection book. So we're going to go grab those two things quickly. And it doesn't look like we have any books. We should take that grass as well. Don't need that. Alrighty. That should be good. We'll actually leave one of them in there. Almost a stack of paper should be plenty for us. 19 books. Nice. Okay. We need protection, and we'll see if there's anything else. We have respiration already. Depth strider, don't need it. Have aqua infinity. Need an unbreaking book, and I forgot to grab emeralds. Whoopsies. Alright. We'll snag both of those. Oh, listening to the villagers is not very fun. Okay, got unbreaking, and we need protection as well. Protection is so cheap. There we go. And I think that's everything we need for our helmet. So, the best order to do it, in my opinion, and I think in reality as well, is you put on the highest costing enchantments first. So we'll get those on there. And I think that makes it cheaper. So that's 9. That's also 9. We'll do mending first. Now we need 17. Okay, we can get to 17 levels. That's manageable. We'll take our... we might need the full stack of iron. There we go. And I guess we'll heal our pickaxe in the process. And our helmet. So our helmet's completely healed. Nice. And we just need to get to level 17 here. Oh, and I forgot I did that. Okay. Almost there. Hopefully this gets us there. Yes. Okay. And now we can throw all the iron away. And the emeralds. And the books. We need to put our grass away as well. Alright, now we got a fully decked out helmet here. And let's go get to measuring. That was quick and easy, painless. We're also going to knock down a few trees because we want to replace these all at some point anyway, with more ideal location trees. Okay, so if we make it this big, this is kind of the front porch area, which should be big enough. And then we'd want to, we'd want to have space for steps as well. So let's just pretend like we know what we're doing here for 1 second. We would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe? And then we'd want space for a little square as well. We're gonna fly. Well, we can't fly. We're gonna go snag some fireworks. And right now we're really just waiting on our bamboo farm to finish the creeper farm. And once that's done, we'll have our unlimited fireworks that we need, and we will have absolutely no problems. But until then, we are scrapping for gunpowder. And I don't think we're going to make it, quite honestly. Okay, let's swing back up here. Just get one last look before we put anything down that we're going to call permanent. Yeah, I think I'd like to push this build back a little bit further. We're going to want it to go 7 deep from here, so, or well, 8 or 6 from here. So 1, 2, 3. I think that'll be a good enough depth to mix automatic sorting with regular sorting. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 isn't quite big enough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. And I think that should be big enough if we make it like this. And where would be our middle? Here? Yeah, here would be our middle. Okay. So we can technically push this thing back all the way to the water line, and I think that's going to be much better for us. Okay, so let's do that. And let's think for a moment. If we push this back, okay, well, we know we can go off of this. So let's get another 3. And so we can even probably go 1 further back than this, which I think we're going to do. Yeah, if we go right to here, I think that'll be good. Get that in the right spot. Okay. Yeah, and this would be way too big. Although bigger is normally better when it comes to builds. It gives you space to actually accomplish what you want to accomplish. Okay. But I do kind of like this pond off the back. Or cove, I guess, would be a better, more accurate term to use. There would be a cove off the back. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this becomes 7. And I think this being 7 is much better. 1, 2. Okay. So now it's just a matter of replicating what we had in front just so we can see what's going on here. And I guess it doesn't actually matter which direction they are. My goodness. Gotta do some grass trimming. Mow the lawn, as they say. Okay. And that would be our end. Goodness, we are struggling today. Okay. Now let's look. Yeah, I think that'll give us enough space to be creative in the middle. It'll tuck it far enough away without it being completely out of sight. And let's pop our ender chest up. Get this out. Now we get a portable bed, which is going to be good for us as well. And let's get some of this area lit up. We will light it up with natural lighting at some point, but for now, the best thing we're going to do is torches. I like to do the torches beforehand, because once you actually get to the building part, a large part of me does not want to leave or stop building to sleep every night. Even though I normally end up doing it anyway, sometimes it's nice to be able to see your build in the dark. And you can't do that if it's not lit up without fear of death. Okay, that's a good start. So let's get this thing all squared away. That would be the front of our build, which means 1, 2. We want to get this part in as well. There we go. And we'll get the other side in just quickly. There we go. Okay. So that's what we're working with for now. And I guess while we're here, we'll get this in. And it has to go up. I don't want it to go up. So we're just going to knock out some of this dirt. Just for the sake of measuring. And we can terraform later. Okay. And my goal is to get the base started today on this. We already did our helmet, which is huge. And we have to wait on our resources anyway, so this is the perfect time to build. And I'd like 1 row of clearance, just so we can see what we're doing on that edge. Okay, if we make it this big, I think there's going to end up being plenty of room for storage. I don't know how many items this will be. Let's think for a moment. It might be less than we thought. So the interior wall here will probably be like this or something like that, which means we'll have 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking item sorter here. 4. Hoppers go here. Yeah, hoppers go there. Chest, chest. So it goes out to about here. Okay. I think that'll give us plenty of space. And on the back end, chest, chest, which means the center point. That'll be a wall, chest, chest. Okay. Which means the center point, so the chests will go to there, and they'll go to here as well. So 3 and 3. That means this is the center of the area that you'd be able to walk. And there'd be chests on each side. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks of walking area. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to roll with it. So now we're just going to take apart this front one. So it's moved back a little. And I'd like to get our base in place today. So we've got a general outline of how we want this thing to look. If we want, we can always make it a little wider. We don't have to, but we can. It's an option. We'll get this taken down. Perfect. So we can always make it a little bit wider if need be. But I would like to get us started on our entrance. And I'm thinking we're going to have this thing go up 3 blocks. The question is, what material do we want to use? I'm thinking andesite, that polished andesite that we got for the base. Maybe we want to use diorite though. It is a good question. We could also use concrete or smooth stone. I kind of like the idea of smooth stone. Like smooth stone slabs, maybe? Can you make stairs out of smooth stone? I don't think you can make smooth stone stairs. But you can make stone stairs, right? And our stone cutter's sadly not with us. It's in that blue chest out there. Let's see. Oh, we can't actually see in our inventory. We can see in here, though. Stairs. I'm not seeing smooth stone. And we have some, so we should be able to see if we could make some or not. We could go with polished diorite for our stairs. Or maybe we do go with the polished diorite. We can always change it out later. We're going to start it with the polished diorite. See how it goes. So let's turn this into polished diorite. Perfect. And this would be our flooring, and just our flooring. For the outside, it would be our outside flooring. So it's nothing crazy, and it's not going to be crazy expensive either. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's get ourselves some stairs up here. Get our stone cutter out and about. 32 is probably good. And now the question becomes, how high do we want this to be? I'm thinking 3. So it could go like this, maybe? Is that too wide? How far did we go? This might be a little too wide. What if we went to here? That leaves 2. Yeah, we'll go to there for now. And see kind of how this is looking. And I would like our floor to be half slabs, which I know sounds a little bit weird, but we want our floor to be a slabbable material because I would like the whole thing to be, wow, that's unfortunate, we're 1 short, but that's okay. So what if that went to there? And that was our entrance. I think the stairs are going to need to be a tiny bit wider. But it would be like this. And then we'd go half slabs here to bump it up just 1 more. There we go. And this would be where our build started. So let's go back, get some perspective here. Okay, and whatever we want to make the base out of would kind of come out like this. We'll just do an outline of it quick. It would be like that. That might be a little too wide. That's okay. And then we'd want half slabs. So I guess we'll make these into half slabs, which will save us on building cost a little bit. The main thing is I want the whole thing to be spawn proof in the dark, because then we can make it so the lights turn on and off inside, which I know is a little bit dangerous, but we're going to try it out and see how it looks. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. Let's kind of get this over here a little bit. Yeah, so it would basically go to right here, and we could go out. Probably just one on each side. There we go. And that means that these pillars that we have here don't actually start showing until this block right here, which is good. We don't have to build anything under that. These would be showing though on the outside. Okay, so this would kind of be our entrance to the treasury. There'd be a nice big porch out here. We could put something out here. I think I'd probably just leave it as is, and we can get rid of these blocks. Probably can't get rid of this one. Okay, so yeah, this would be the treasury. Bang, you walk right up. Okay. And let's get a few more blocks in place. See if we're liking it or if we're hating it, because we're still early enough that changing things would not be that big of a problem. Just a matter of knowing what we want and making sure that we get it right. So we can expand our torches too a little bit. And I'm not sure what else we're going to want to build around here, but whatever it is, hopefully it'll be good. Alright. There we go. And what's nice is nothing would spawn up here, so it doesn't have to be lit up. And then we'd walk in. I don't know what floor we want to make the actual area out of. One thing I do know is we need to sleep. And this is how I like to do building. I like to make sure that my function is going to fit, we'll say, adequately. It doesn't have to fit perfectly, but we would like to see it fit adequately in what we're building. And then we kind of work our way backwards from there. I think the back wall is going to be the wall that has the automatic item sorter on it. And then I think we'll have it wrap around one of the side walls. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Cross that bridge when we get to it. It's going to be a fairly grand building. And here we are. This is the baseline. And if this isn't how you like to build, feel free to build whatever way you like. There's not a one-size-fits-all to building. All right. And while I'm up here, we're just gonna take that down. It's in our way. So we're gonna get these pillars in place. Wow, I'm not good at parkour. And make sure that we like what we see. because on the back side, it would be different. Maybe it won't be different. This is looking like a good start, though. One that I'm happy with. Well, on the back side, it's going to be even lower down. So we want to make sure to account for that. Because we'll try to keep some of the natural landscape intact. Okay. And we go 2 more. 1 and 2. So this would be the end of the build back here. All right, 1, 2. And we're out. Okay, that's fine. Let's go take a quick look at how things appear. Iron Farm's cooking. There we go. You know, we might want to go 1 wider. We got 8. Yeah. Yeah, we really might want to go 1 wider. Okay. That's fine. And I think I am liking these andesite, or this andesite. So this was silly of me to build all these up because we were not sure that we were going to keep them, and alas, we're not. We're going 1 wider. And then we'll look at it again. This is why you only do 1 part at a time. 1, 2, 3, right to here. And we'll see if our parkour skills are any good. Turns out they're kind of solid. There we go. And that's unfortunate. But I want to fix that. That would drive me crazy. There we go. All right. And we said 1 wider, so I forgot to do that part. We'd fill in this dirt here. Maybe. Probably. Alright. 1 wider on that side. Now let's get to the far side. Throw in an extra block or 2. I guess it's 3. 1. Did we already do this side? I think we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we did. Okay. Well, each one of these pillars can get 2 more blocks. That's good for us. And let's get back up to the farm, see how things are looking. Oh, I think that's looking much better. Much better. Plus, that's giving us more item coverage. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 8. That makes 13. And then we go plus 5 more. That makes 18. So it goes 18 times 3. And that's probably right. 18 times 3. What would that be? 50. Yeah, it's going to be in the 50 to 70 range for how many items we can automatically sort. Maybe a little higher. Maybe we'll say 60 to 80 range. And that might ultimately end up being more of a pain in the butt than anything else. I'm not sure, though. Because what we're going to do is we'll make automatic item sorter, and then we'll manually sort the rest for things that really aren't going to take up entire chests. We want things like stone and grass and dirt to be automatically sorted because it's going to take up multiple chests. But things like wood, we might have a wood chest where we've got our spruce and our birch in the same chest or something, or spruce and dark oak in the same chest. So we don't need an absolutely behemoth sorter, but we would like a good one. And I think this is going to be the right size for the, well, I don't know. It might not be. We might go wider. But we're going to determine that tomorrow. Today, we're just going to let it rest. We'll take a screenshot. And we'll call it, here, let's get on our stairs. Well, no, we can get the whole thing. This is good progress, though. We've made progress on our start. I'm happy with it. And I hope you all had a great day. And I will catch you in the next episode. See ya.